Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boys Blues, 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games, and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Blues, 1975.
This is APB on the Atari ST. Yeah, I didn't think I had this, but I do actually have this on my Super Console X. Obviously, you know the guff by now. 1989 dough mark developed by Tengen or Walking Circles. Those guys there underneath the APB lettering. Across all the UK micros based on an arcade machine of the same name released by Atari in 1987, where you play Officer Bob on an 8-day week of busting perps. Traffic perps, basically. I'm assuming that's what All Points Bulletin means. Some sort of police term for... I don't know. By all means, let me know. Now, I generally have not played this, nor have I seen any videos on it. So it's going to end in one of two ways. The Amiga version is going to be a port of this with better music, or this is going to be entirely its own thing. So genuinely quite interested to see which of those two things it is. The screen may look all out of whack, but trust me, it's centered. This does something weird whenever I fire up the ST emulator. So let's get into this. Select day. Right, well, that's different. We have a notepad on the right hand side, which I like, you know, policeman's notepad, depicting all our information such as demerits, time, day, cones, and revenue. You could have selected the missions on the left hand side, but I was talking. This is not the same as the Amiga, because the notepad's still there. I don't have sound effects on my siren. Great, make it to the police station for a bonus. Hit siren if you understand. Alright. It's the arcade music. It's awful quality. The Amiga screen area is massive. I can't see the cones. The screen area is so small. I'm driving into the cones rather than arresting them. Got you, right. Well, you got to go fast then for that to work. But yeah, the screen area in this is the same size as the 8-bits. I refuse to believe that they could not have done something similar to the Amiga on this. Am I out of time? Christ, I'm out of time. In your own time. Thank you. I thought you crushed up. This is garbage. I'm going to tell you that. Are you saying, well, hang on a minute, Dave, you're only on the first one. There you go. Second stage. Well, on a 16-bit computer, you have to, you know, shrink the screen size like this. I mean, it's got a bit of pace. But I'm just... Right. My brother had an Atari ST before he had his Amiga, so I have a certain amount of affection for it. But while you could argue the Amiga is clearly the better of the two systems, they were essentially a platform like SNES and Mega Drive back in the day because of lazy programmers. I will get to my point in a minute. Great, make it to the police station for a bonus. Hit siren if you understand. Not yet, mate, not yet. Because people were lazy in the sense that they would just put the same, they develop it for the ST and then port it to the Amiga. But at least that meant that they would be putting effort into the Atari ST version. It sucked if you were an Amiga owner. I mean, that wasn't always the case, but there were a ton of, you know, companies who did that. Even Ocean, stuff like Robocop. But, yeah, like I said, at least it meant they made effort in the Atari ST version. The Amiga version was by no means great. I would say the Commodore 64, why am I still arresting them? Commodore 64 version plays better, but it looked the part. I mean, what the hell? At least we got speeds. It looked the part. If you were a fan of APB, you knew what you were playing. I mean, yeah, right, you do to some degree on this. At least it doesn't have the hitbox of the Amstrad. But I can't get over the small screen size. I'd be very curious now to try and... I'm out of time. The time is brutal in this. Where's my fucking police station? I was going to Harry Clappers. Also, thank you. Let me skip. Alright, so I run out of time. Does that mean I just lose a time bonus? Right, here we go. Crook's car. It looks like a VW camper. At least I should see it. Yeah, the time's brutal in this compared to other ones. Anyway, long story short, A, not guilty. Does that mean you can scan them and they tell you? The AI's squiffy on this for the bad guys, I'll say that. What was that? Scroll's not terrible, it's not the best. My fault, I should have realised that. There's no way I'm gonna... I mean, I can never find this guy in any other game version of this, sorry. There's no way... Ooh. How brutal the time is on this. My bad. It's got speed. Did he make... What the fuck? Look, they just drive through him. There he is. Wow. Does that mean in all the other versions I was taking the wrong route? I can't do... The controls aren't as bad as the Spectrum or the Amstrad, but it doesn't like diagonals. Fuck! Stop me! Stop me! Coach, put me in! Get out of the way, motherfucker! It's essentially Chase HQ then. Only... he's not taking any damage. Wait, am I not supposed to ram? You give... That's cool. Are you... It was on the Amiga as well. You demeriting me every time I ram the bad guy? Do I have to make sure that my twos and blues are on before... Oh, you fucker. Before I ram him, or... I don't know. Well, I'll give... Skip that. Skip that. We'll... I don't know. We'll do that. To arrest. Do I have to, yeah, do I have to make sure my sirens are on, twos and blues, when I'm ramming the bad guy? Yeah, I do not like this. Oh no, I nicked it. Oh, that's what I have to hit. I do not like... Oh, look at them go. How many more? Donors? Donors? I don't know what they are. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't like going down because the control... Awkward. They're reversed. But anyway, so, as I was saying, sorry, all over the shop, I'm complaining about this version, but I've never made it to the bad guy. I didn't nick him, obviously. I never made it to the bad guy before. I'm not doing anything, it won't let me do it, look. Right. I can't do anything. I can't back up, I can't slow... Well, you haven't got a reverse. I just have to sit there and die. Oh, it's a cruel world indeed. Wow. Thoughts on the Atari ST version? I mean, if you love the arcade, and you really wanted to play it at home, then you got a port. It's just... And if you hadn't seen the Amiga version, you might be happy with it. But if you're a fan of the arcade and you saw the Amiga version, which is not perfect, you would have been like, what the fuck? And felt like you've been relegated to the 8-bit kids classroom. Anyway, I'm disappointed. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what things, especially if you played this version back in the day. Thank you very much. I wish there was a Mega Drive version. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.